Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect LFC. I'm your host Sam and we're back again with another one. So things are heating up. I was about to make a video talking about the player of the year, what Mo Salah has achieved and everything, which I think I'll do at the end of this video. But there is a breaking news, people. Alexander Isak just released a statement of intent telling the world he wants to go. He wants to go. Whatever you're going to say, unofficially, this is literally a transfer request. So, of course, Alexander Isak is in the team of the season alongside Virgil van Dijk, Mo Salah. I'll tell you the team anyway. I'll tell you the team because I have it here. But it's all about he's in the team of the season, so he was supposed to go and receive his award. And he had to write a statement to let the world know that why he was not there, the award show, and what is caused for him not to be there, and what is leading to the actions that people have been talking. He said in his memoir or whatever he wrote, he said that people have been creating their own versions of the stories, things that people have been saying what it's not actually happening, but there is the truth that is happening. I've been quiet for such a long time, and the things did not go according to that. And if trust are broken, then what? It leads us to where we are right now. Things people just have to move away. Anyway, I'm just doing a little bit of trying to explain what's happening, but I'm going to read the whole thing for you. So I want to hear your thoughts. Click the like button, subscribe to Football Connect LFC, and I'm back. Don't worry, that video is coming where we're going to be analyzing the game between Liverpool and Bournemouth, everything that happened. Remember, I promised you what we learned from the game, where we're going to be analyzing everything that is happening. But let's talk about what Alexander Isak had to say. He said, I'm proud to be recognized by my fellow professionals with a place in the Premier League. Is it PFL Award Premier League Team of the Season for 2024-2025. First and foremost, I want to thank my teammates and everyone at Newcastle United who has supported me all along the way. I'm not at the ceremony tonight with everything going on. It doesn't feel right to be there. I've kept quiet for a long time while others have spoken. That silence has allowed people to push their own version of events, even though they know it doesn't reflect what was really said and agreed behind closed doors. First of all, we told you, and this is what what's his name, the Sweden manager said that he knows Isak as a person. He understands how he is as a player. He's a gentleman. He will never do these things of creating some weird scenario so that doesn't give an understanding of what's happening. He's a gentleman, and if he's acting like this, there's something that is happening. So what led to him acting like this? He continues, remember, I'm not done. And he's saying, this is what he's saying. The reality is that promises were made and the club have known my position for a long time. To now act as if these issues are only emerging is misleading. Acting like they're surprised with what's happening with Alexander Isak. Where is this even coming from? What's happening? It's misleading because now this is the last part of his statement and said, when promises are broken and trust is lost, the relationship can't continue. There were things for the way that's where things are for me right now, and why change is in the best interest of everyone, not just myself. Let me read that again. When promises are broken and trust is lost, the relationship can't continue. There were things That's where things are for me right now. That promises were broken, which were made, and trust has been lost between him and Newcastle. And the last part, this is what he says, and why change is in the best interest of everyone, not just myself, but also Newcastle as well, because this is between Alexander Isak and Newcastle. What a bombshell. People said that he was never going to do such things. He was never going to come up and say things like this. But our man did. Interesting. So what does this mean when you look at it from where it stands right now? I heard that Alexander Isak was going to be charged by Luke something, whatever that guy's name is. And it looks like things are not looking well for Mr. Luke over here, because he was saying Isak will never, if he wants to leave, he has to put on a transfer request. Whether you were going to say, however, you're saying him speaking out and writing and actually signing his name as Alexander Isak below this statement, it's him literally putting an official transfer request that he wants to leave Newcastle with 13 days left of the transfer window open. He said that there were promises which were made. We know reports have been telling us Ben Jacobs, David Ornstein, Fabrizio Ramon, and Alex Crook. These guys have been telling us of everything which has been happening. That over the years there was supposed to be a contract made for Isak, in which the other sporting director who came to Newcastle decided to go against it. All the promise that they'd put onto Alexander Isak were gone against. The beginning of the transfer window, Isak made it clear to Newcastle that he wanted to leave. They knew all of these things. They have evidence of this. Even though acting like they're hearing for the first time, I get it. They are trying to play pretend and pretentious. He gave all this. This was recorded. They do have it. Acting like they're hearing for the first time, it's not fair both on them and Isak. For the first time, the Newcastle fans get to hear the side of Isak. He's not just doing these things because he wants to do so. I understand you are hurt that you're about to lose your player. I get it. He's the best player you have had in a long time. But you have to understand, this guy was promised, he didn't make the promises. The club itself made promises to him in which they have now decided to go against. That's what has created this whole entire thing. And that's what is leading him to come to a point of saying that if promises were made and they are not going to be kept, then the relationship must come to an over. And the change must be made, not only for me, but for all of us, so that things can be resolved. That's where situation stands as we speak. Alexander Isak just confirmed that he wants out of Newcastle. Now the problem is, what is Newcastle going to do? Are they going to take action? Are they really going to do something? Because the players come out publicly, said what he had to say. He wants to go. He wants to leave. Are they going to listen to him? That's the question that we are all wondering. But it's going to be interesting to see how this develops. But Alexander Isak just came out live and told the world that he wants out of Newcastle because of the promises that they made and they broke. Not him, they made. And all of us who have had so many different footballers, so many pundits, so many people trying by all means to say whatever they want to say about this guy. But this guy has just been straightforward. And it just hurts that it had to lead to this. And the only people you will feel sorry for, and this is the honest truth, it's Eddie Howe and the Newcastle fans, because they don't deserve to be in this situation. They don't deserve to find themselves wondering exactly what's going to happen with their star and what's going to happen in the movement of this. But that's where we are right now. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, but he has come clear and he has told you the truth and everything that is feeling, and let's just wait and see what happens. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. Let's continue because a lot of things have been happening. Mo Salah has just made history. For the first time, he wins Player of the Year. Is it? Yeah, Player of the Year for the first time. And he's the first player to win it 3 times. The first player to win it 3 times. No one has ever done it. He has done it, and that needs to be respected. And not only winning this trophy, he's also in the team of the season, in which Alexander Isak is part of, by the way, 5 Reds have made it into this team of the season. I'm going to read them out. Virgil van Dijk, we have Alex McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch, and we have Mohamed Salah. Then lastly, Milos Kerkez. I know he played for Bournemouth, but he is now a Red, which means we need to, applaud him. Some of the players that I left out who are from other teams is William Saliba, Gabriel Mangalès, Declan Rice. We also have Matt Sells, the keeper for Nottingham Forest. Then Chris Wood, the striker of Forest. So Forest, they have 2 players in this. That's an amazing achievement for them. And also, Aston Villa's, what's his name? I forgot his name. Won the young player of the year, according to what they've won. Morgan Rogers won the young player of the year, and that means so much. And they had something that they had to make for Diogo Jota. Remember, we're still mourning Diogo Jota, and this is what they had to say. Diogo was much valued Premier League PFM member and someone who I knew personally. The response to his passing from across the football community and beyond told us everything about affection and respect towards Diego and the esteem in which he has been held. He was held by all of us who knew him. What we also saw in this tribute was the appreciation people had for his talent as a footballer, but far more importantly, the love had they had for him as a human being. Diego's impact, both on and off the field, will always be remembered. That's by the PFA CEO, Maha, is it Maheta Molango? Is that how you say the Molango? Maheta Molango. Just a touching tribute from the PFA, showing homage to Diogo Jota, and that just means a lot for us, the Liverpool community, because we are still trying to recover from losing our star. But it's been an interesting one. Of course, people are going to take the whole entire attention and put it to Alexander Isak, and I get it. It's the biggest thing because also it includes us as the club. But the truth of the matter, our players just made history. 5 players from the club, then also one of them winning the Player of the Year in Mohamed Salah. That needs to be recognized, and he has made history 3 times. 3 times, people. He has won this tournament, and that needs to be respected. Furthermore, in everything we're going to say about this, he has to be given and put to the respect he deserves to be, because he's one of the best and he'll continue doing that. He has already scored the first goal of the season. So 25-26 doesn't look like it's going to be boring. There's still so much more we're going to be seeing from Mohamed Salah. But look at what has happened. Virgil van Dijk, Player of the Year, is in the Team of the Year. McAllister, also very important that he was recognized. Ryan Gravenberch, very important that he was recognized because he has been so good. This Liverpool team has been so amazing. I can't wait to see where we go forward. And does this Isak news mean that he's very close to come to LFC? Man, it's just hoping, people. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect, the best way you support us here at TFC. We're out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.